Okay, welcome to another class with PD Active. I'm Stephanie Comella. And in this movement class today, for the next couple of weeks, we are going to be working on improving coordination, agility, and even some reaction time. So figuring out how fast can our brain register what's going on in our environment, and then make the appropriate reaction or movement in our body according to that stimulus. So if you haven't already created your little agility box here, you're going to need I use 3 dish towels, and I just kind of fold them up hot dog style twice. And then I have one on either side and one in front. And of course I have my pillows here for when we do our mat work, but I'm gonna bring those off to the side. And just stand in the middle of your box to start. Roll your shoulders open. Make it really dramatic. Yeah, and you can even like hunch forward a little bit and then open up and then hunch forward and open up. Again, get dramatic with it. The idea is that we're making a lot of movement in our shoulder blades. And then reverse the direction of that scapular movement, the shoulder blade movements. Go forward now, and again you can kind of make yourself sort of hunchy and then open up, then hunchy, then open up. Last one. Beautiful. Go ahead and start bouncing in your body, bending your knees and trying to get a little bit of this tempo. Boom, 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 boom. And even if it's just tapping, if you're in your freeze mode right here, just start tapping the sides of your hips and then maybe adding the bounce. And then if you're feeling real spicy, you can start adding a heel lift. And then actually adding, if that makes sense for you, but at minimum, right? Like doing the sides of your hips. Bringing some bounce in our bodies. Nice. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Wiggle it out. We're going to do a little bit of kind of like drawing on some PWR moves. So we're going to be using our markers on the floor to give us targets on what we need to be stepping over. Okay, so we're going to step over the left border of our square and reach your arm out to the side. Good. And then bring it back to the center. And then we'll reach over to the right side and then bring it in. And so we go left and right. Good. We're staying with the hand low for starters. We're going to work our way up with a little bit more shoulder mobility. And kind of also just assessing like, what's your comfort in this motion, your side to side motion? Is it easy? Is it fluid? Do you have to look down at your feet? Can you look forward? Can you keep your eye gaze locked on something? Let's go a little higher with the arm. Maybe up on the diagonal. Good, big stretch. Nice. Again, baseline testing. How is this feeling? Good, Bill, can we do the arms with it? Yeah. There you go. One more time. Good. And we're going to go for our bounce again. So starting with bounce in the arms, bringing vibration at minimum, and then adding bounce in the knees, maybe adding bounce in the ankles, and then actually adding a real bounce if that's for you. It's a lot of options depending on where you're at today. Make that ponytail swish. Right, Janet? Big ponytail. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. We're going to return again to our side to side taps with our arms, making your arms maybe go in all sorts of directions. Bonus points this time around, if you can look at your hand as it goes open. Bring in again some vestibular and visual targets with our side-to-side motion. Beautiful. And again, if that leg agility feels a little bit too much today, you can do this just the arms. You can even do it sitting in your chair, right? You can still get your targets still sitting in the chair. Okay. Couple more. One more each side. Love it. Center, ground, recalibrate. I know, right? All of you did the whole little thing. I saw that. Here we go. Bouncing, 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 bouncing. Bounce, bounce, bounce. How many times can I say bounce today in class? Probably up to like 12. Find a rhythm, find a rhythm. Alana, I love that version as well. She's got a march going on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. We're gonna do one last set of your side to sides. Little change up this time. You're gonna bring your opposite hand down to the limb. So instead of going same side up, we're gonna cross the body now. Now this opposite hand can touch your knee, your shin, or your foot. Okay. And then we step back together. Out to the side, touch knee, shin, or foot. And then center. You don't have to do all three. Just pick whichever one you want to go for. Great. Now I want you to lock your eyes on something while you're doing this in front of you. It's going to get our heart rates up. I know it. That happens. Good. Working those steps over the line. Nice job. Eyes in front. Let's go 4 more total. 1, 2, 3. Eyes forward. Love it. Settle out. Center. And then bounce. Last time for bounce. Well, I don't know if this is the last time, but last time in this set. So start adding an actual bounce if that's for you. Minimum, you're doing hands to get vibration through your legs. Okay, or super hard stomps if that feels better for you too. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to take our fingers in front of our face. I'm going to come a little bit closer. For convergence drills, convergence is when our eyes come to the center of your face to be able to track an object coming closer to your face. So convergence drills, we're going to have our finger out in front of us. We're going to pull our finger towards our nose and keep track of that finger with both eyeballs. And then as soon as the finger loses focus, or you see 2 fingers, you've gone just a little too far. Okay, which is not bad. You want to get to your threshold, but you've gone just a little too far. So you're going to work on going out and in and out and in pencil push-ups. And maybe as the what am I trying to say? When I'm working really hard, it's hard to say words. When the finger comes closer to your face, you might slow down a little bit so that you can get more precise to your threshold of convergence. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Beautiful. Take your hand and rub the back of your neck. Did a little bit of that last week. We did it with the towel last week, but we're going to do it just with our hands today. Towels are already in place. All right, still some agility. We're going to add some squats to it. So it's going to go squat, step, squat, step. Okay, add the arms when you're ready. Squat, step, squat, step. Eyes are forward for this first set. So like lock in on me or lock in on your camera light. Mine's green. So a knee bend, a deep knee bend, and then out. Deep knee bend, and then out. Nice job getting over the line of your towels, right? Those towels helped you create a standard for your step distance. Yeah, I'm getting tired. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. Come back close to the camera. Second eye drill. We're going to go eye flicks to the left and eye flicks to the right. That's your right. That's my left. So pick something in your room that's maybe like 45 degrees out to either side. And you're going to eye flick between those two objects without moving your head. So if you need to hold your chin, go ahead and do that. And you want those eye flicks to be as big side to side as you can. So if your range of motion of your eyeballs is better than 45 degrees, bring your arms out and be like, okay, what's the object that's just beyond that? But again, no movement of the head. So if you see my ponytail moving, that means I'm moving my head, right? Here we go. I haven't started yet. We're going to start now. Ready, set, go. I got the dog cookie jar in one of my plants. Mm-hmm. $15 seconds to go. Are we dizzy? Well, I feel like I'm starting to shortchange myself. Get all the way to that object. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Rub the back of your neck. Rubbing the back of your neck. Again, that's where all your nerves, blood vessels, brain stems, cerebellum lives around here. All right, it's very similar to last time. Squat. Instead of stepping out to the side, you're going to step on the front corner and then reset. Okay, so again, we have those towels there to remind us how big of a step do we need to take. You could probably cheat if you wanted to by coming to the front of your box, but I'll let you decide what you're going to do there. So squat, step, and go ahead and weight shift into it. Reset, squat, weight shift into it. Squat, weight shift into it. Squat, weight shift into it. Eyes are still forward. Now, if you wanted to be real wild, you're going to do a crossbody connection there. We talked about that all in March. So as you step forward, the opposite arm is going to tap the hip. Squat, squat, step. Nice. Give yourself that standard of how big of a step do you need to make. I don't really care how fast you go at this point. It's like big strides. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, good. And last one. Nice job. I'm going to come close to the camera again. Another eye exercise. So we're going to go this time vestibular ocular reflex, VOR. So you're going to pick an object that's pretty close in front of you. Your eyes are going to lock on that object. And we're going to do right, left head movements, but the eyes are stuck forward. Okay. Ready? Begin. I always have to breathe through these ones. The VOR ones are hard for me. Yeah, and if you feel like this is a balance challenge while you do this, because it is definitely a balance challenge. Hold on to a chair or the wall, or if you want to quickly sit in a chair or on the floor. We'll go 3 or 4 more passes. Good, good. And then rub the back of your neck or rub your eyes, one of the two. Nice. All right, we're gonna go squat step again. This time around, squat. You're gonna step to the back corner of your box. Reset to the center, squat, back corner of your box. Okay, eyes are always gonna be forward. Ready, go. Yeah. Nice. Great job. If you want a little bit of cross-body connection, you could tap the opposite hip. That takes a lot of rotation, especially if you're still looking forward. Yes? Nice. And again, if that step out is a little too much, you can think of squat, arm reach. Let your arms be like your legs. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake it out. Eye exercise number 4. This one's going to be more tracking of your eyeballs. So before we've done flicking of your eyes, where it's like in between your 2 points, you could care less what was in between. You were just trying to get from A to B. This time around, we're going to be tracking our finger through space as it goes from left to right. Okay. What happens with this sometimes is because we're the one doing the thing, we like know where our finger is going, right? And so our eyes will jump to the end of the journey. It's like, why would I track the finger if I know it's just going to go over to the left? Okay, so silver lining to doing this on yourself, but it's better than nothing. Just be mindful that you're continuing to stay focused on your finger and you're not jumping ahead. Okay, so we're just going to go from left to right. So we're going to track the finger over to the left and then track the finger as far as you can to the right. And I understand that maybe range of motion in your shoulder is going to probably make that different, but we'll switch hands in a second. So we're just going to go over to the left, over to the right. And if you're using your left hand, you should be able to pull your eyeballs really far to the left. So take advantage of that. Nice. Let's do 2 more. Good. And then just put some pressure on your eyeballs and gently make some circles with your heel of your hand or whatever part of your hand. Just make some gentle circles. We're going to do the same exercise using your right hand. Keep it even. All right, so we got right hands. We're going to go out to the right, over to the left. And you need to be honest with yourself and not moving your head, not skipping your eyeballs ahead. And I like what Carrie did. She put one hand underneath her chin to make sure she's not turning her head. I should remind us to do that. I do that too. Yeah. Don't skip ahead, stay on the finger. Yep, you're scanning like a really big newspaper that's like across the span. One or two more. Nice. Cool. Coming back to your spot. All right, so I've mentioned this to you before. The moments in our classes where where I come close to the camera and I'm like, here's the eye exercise, we're gonna use our fingers, blah, blah. Those are like the drills in isolation. Those are like the most specific you could get. And then when we come back to our stations and we put it in, but essentially we're putting it kind of like in a practical application of like when we're doing movement in our life, how does that drill associate with this? Okay. So if the drill is really hard to do, remember that you can always go back to it. If the squat, stepping, agility drill is hard to do, you can always go back to the eye drill in isolation. Okay. So we're going to work on eye flicks plus head turns, something in front of you, something back diagonal. So for me, it's like the knot on this piece of wood over here on my wall. Okay. Something in front of you, something on the other side diagonal behind you. Okay. So you should have 3 objects or 3 eye focus points. Yes? We're going to go squat, however low you want to make that squat. Step and look behind you towards the object. Bring it back to the center, find your object. Squat, step out, other object on the other side. You got it? Simple drill, not that easy to execute when you get to put it all together. Here we go. I want you to be accurate with your eye gaze, but quick. All right, so start picking up the pace of your head, eyes, body turning. And then there's that added bonus of the footwork. So if the footwork is challenging, like you're finding yourself in freeze, that's okay. Just do the head turns with your eyes. Remember, that's the foundational component of this drill. The footwork is just extra. Yeah. Let's go maybe 2 or 3 more. And last one. Nice. We're gonna do one more drill in isolation. And we're gonna do kind of our most advanced fast-paced drill in standing. Finger, left hand. We're gonna combine the eye tracking drill that we did and the head turn drill that we did. This is called VOR cancellation, the most advanced. So as your finger goes to the left, your head is going to turn to the right, but you're still tracking the finger. Like holy shnikes, right? So this one, I find the finger doesn't actually move that much. Okay. So again, finger goes to the left, head turns to the right, but you're still looking at the finger, and then you'll bring everything back to the center line. Don't cross the midline. So just going left, center, left, center. I'm going to pause myself, but you keep going. So the finger goes to the left, your head turns to the right, and then head and finger come back to the center to reset. Keep your eyes on the finger. Sometimes, again, that hand on your chin is helpful to remind you, like, oh yeah, we're trying to move the head. Last 2. Last one. Cool. Blink, wash your face, rub your neck, do what you need to do to reset. Same thing on the other side. Right hand, left hand underneath your chin. I think that helped. When some of you did that, it was like, whoa, game changer. Okay. So we go finger to the left. Oh, sorry, finger to the right, head to the left. Center. Turn. And again, most advanced. It's probably going to be a smaller motion with the distance that your finger travels, but you're going to feel it. Coordination on this one is just insane. Let's go 3 more-ish. 2 more. And last one. Rock on. Woo! Water real quick. All right, we're gonna do our last drill, standing in our square. Okay, the drill is gonna go like this. I'm gonna give you kind of the next level option, and I think some of you are gonna want to do what we did on the last one, which was just the stepping out and turning. Okay, so that's always your option: step out, turn, bring it back center. Okay, option number 2 is you're gonna start with your bounce, and you're gonna end up jumping and turning, jumping and turning, jumping and turning, jumping and turning. Okay. Pick your poison. Are you going to do a squat, turn, and step, or are you going to do a jump turn? Okay. We're going to all go for 20 to 30 seconds. Okay. See kind of how we're doing. Ready, set, go. Go. And remember, it's about your eyes and your head and your body turning and getting your focus. So whichever version you're going for, maybe you're just reaching back and turning your head if the footwork isn't working for you today. There you go. Reach with your arms if you're not stepping, especially if you're not stepping, but definitely. Yeah. So it's like your arms are your legs. Yep. Nice, Alana. 5 more seconds. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, team. March in place or rock around your space. We are going to come down to the floor next. You can move your towels out of the way. And go ahead and make it down to the mat. Just going to do a little bit of like hip and ankle stuff on our backs. And then we'll finish with the posters. All right, so if you get here early, you know the drill. We're gonna rock the knees from side to side, twisting. On, and of course, if you have your pillows nearby, grab your pillow to make yourself comfortable. Again, your body's not going to be able to absorb what we're trying to teach it if it's not comfortable, at least for this mat portion. And as I say that, I'm like, yeah, the neuro training is a little uncomfortable too. So there's that, but not to the point where you're in pain or, you know, straining, at least during the floor portion. All right, bring your feet underneath you. We're going to bring your right leg up towards the ceiling. You can grab behind the thigh and you're going to point and flex your foot. So pulling the top of your foot towards your shin. Yeah. And if it's hard to hold your leg, remember you can use your strap too behind your leg or on the top of your foot. And then going in some circles with your ankle. And switch the direction. And then reset that foot. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So lifting the other leg up towards the ceiling and point, flex the foot. And circles through your ankle. Good. And reverse the direction of your circles in the ankle. I'll try to make sure it's in your ankle, not your leg. So now it makes my shin burn. My shin muscles working really hard.
And then bring the leg down. From here, you're gonna take one leg, doesn't matter which one, you're just gonna slide it out on the mat and then pull it in to make sure the foot flat again. So sliding out and pull the foot in so it's flat. You can use the leg that's not moving as a little bit of like a source of stability, so kind of pressing into that. Let's roll that hip now. So bend the knee in. You're going to let the knee drape open to the side, slide the edge of your foot out, roll your thigh inward and drag your heel into the center. So hip circles with your heel still on the floor. Yeah, allowing your hip to drape out, rolling inward. Talks about internal and external rotation of your hip. A few times, just revisiting and preserving that. Let's do this last time. And then the other leg, I didn't tell you which side. Just go in and out to start. And then grabbing the hips start. So letting your knee drape out, push, roll inward and lift. Knee drapes out, outward, push, and roll through. Nice. Let's go 2 more. And reverse the direction. Now that I say that, I don't know if I reverse the direction. 2. And last one. Beautiful. Send both legs out long. Separate your feet just a little bit. Bring your arms up into a Y. So essentially in your body right now, you're a big old X. Oh, in this position, always yawn because it's like a body yawn. I'm like stretching, reaching all the way to tissues. Then from here, we're going to draw the navel in towards your spine. Collect through your breath, curl your head and shoulders up, and draw your limbs in to make the smallest ball. Using your abdominals to pull in, hug your knees in, lift your head off the ground. Good, let's do that a couple of times. You're going to stretch the arms and the legs out. Big open reach, body yawn, and then exhale. Everything comes in. And think of that breath being the thing that sort of like gathers the limbs. And like kind of what I'm all into imagery. Kind of what I imagine in this is like, say you have like a piece of like a tablecloth out on the table, keep going. And in order to pick up the tablecloth, you kind of just grabbed something from the center of the tablecloth and like lifted it up. That's kind of what I imagine when you bring the limbs in. It's kind of like you're grabbing and initiating from the center of your body, and then the rest of the material kind of just gathers inward. Yeah. If that imagery is for you, great. And if it wasn't, that's okay too. Let's go out. Last one. Bend the knees in and then rock and roll from side to side. Just let yourself bounce off the elbows. And if you want to lift your head up, great. If you want to keep your head down, great. Have fun with it. Let yourself roll. Yeah, fully falling off to the side. Now roll off to one side, kick your top leg forward. Like, let me see the bottom of your foot. Bend it back in, roll to the other side, kick the top leg forward, maybe put a footprint on your wall. And then keep going. The top leg's just gonna kick straight. Maybe aiming for something. And then you can bring your eyes into the equation. It's like, oh, I'm gonna try to push my foot on this. I'm gonna say outlet, not on the outlet, next to the outlet. Or I'm gonna at least aim my foot towards that. So your eyeballs have something to lock into. Last one. Great. Finish on your side and let yourself sort of melt. Bend your knees so that they're stacked up on top. Make a pillow with your bottom arm or grab a real pillow.
And you know me, I love this one. I hope you do too.
Stretching up and around, rotating through, open up your chest towards the ceiling. Looking up as you swim past your hip. Forward, up and around.
Forward, up and around.
Last two. And last one. Love it. You're gonna bend your knees in, pull them across your chest, roll to face away from me, make a pillow with your bottom arm or use a root. Stretch the arm forward, circle up and around. Stretch the arm forward, circle up and around. Stretch the arm forward, circle up and around. Two more. And last. Roll yourself fully onto hands and knees.
And break out the poster. On your hands and knees, grab one of your towels or something that can kind of mark in front of you. Yeah, that. My socks, things are peeling off. So I just folded up my towel into a little fold right there, and it's right in front of me. So you're now on hands and knees. Go ahead and do just a little bit of rocking and keep your eyes on your towel in front of you, no matter if your hips are back or your hips are forward. Good. We'll go about 2 or 3 more. And then either sit back on your heels or come into a high kneeling to shake out your wrists and roll your wrists while I explain the game. So your first one here, I'm going to say either right or left, which is going to correspond to a hand that's going to touch the towel. Okay, so obviously if I say right, you're going to touch the towel with the right hand. If I say left, I'll touch the towel with the left. I'm going to do a few where I just give you one command at a time, and then I'm going to start stringing them together. So you sort of have to remember a sequence of 3 commands. Okay, that way, if you're one of those people that likes to go really fast, you can do the 3 really fast and then wait for the next 3 commands. Yes? Okay, here we go. Hands and knees. Yeah, we're going to do it in quadruped. Very simple, right, left, yeah. Here we go. Right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left. Simple. Okay, here we go. Right, right, right. Left, left, right. Left, right, right. Left, right, left. Right, right, right. Left, right, right. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. And then sit back, roll out your wrists. I'm going to add another component to that. So I'm going to say up. When I say up, it's the transition just back to your heels or into high kneeling, and then again back into hands and knees. So for example, if I said left, up, right, it would look like this. Left, up, right. Okay? I'll do a few in singles and then I'll string them together, groups of 3. Ready? I'm not doing this because I don't want it to be a monkey see, monkey do. I want it to be a monkey hear, monkey do. Okay. All right. We ready? Hands and knees. Everyone's down and ready. up, right, right, up, left, right. Good. Okay, I'm going to go groups of threes, yeah? Left, right, up. Left, up, right. Nice. When you go up, can you bring your arms up overhead? Do like a raise the roof? Yeah, there you go, Janet. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Right, up, right. Left, up, left. Nice job, Janet. Left, right, up. Up, left, right. I'm going to do a few groups of four. Ready? Up, left, right, left. Right, right, up, right. Right, up, right, up. Last one. Up, left, left, up. Nice job. Good. All right, we're going to come up to standing. We're going to be doing the same agility now with your feet. If that's something that feels intimidating to you and you want to continue doing it with your hands, by all means, you can continue staying on the floor and doing it with your hands, or you can put your towel or your object on your desk like you're doing like whack-a-mole. Okay, so something agility, something brain, something reaction time, either with your hands or your feet. I'm going to show with the feet. Then of course you can do whack-a-mole with something on your desk, or you can stay on the floor. So the parameters are going to be roughly the same. If I say left, left foot, right foot. Okay. If I say down, touch the floor. Okay. With your hands. We ready? Right foot, left foot, and then down is touch the floor with your hands. I'm going to go singles, then I'll go triples, and then I'll do some fours. Nice, Janet. Can we just take a moment to say that was a great stand? Okay, so we're gonna go down, touch the floor. There you go. Be mindful if you tend to fall backwards, maybe put something behind you or do this with the wall behind you. Okay, right, right, down. Janet's doing standing and hands down on the whack-a-mole. Nice job. Okay, left, right, left, right, down. Okay, I'm going to go triples. You ready? Left, down, right. You might start to feel like you're doing a jig. Right, down, right. Left, down, left. Left, right, down. Down, left, right. Down, right, right. Down, left, right. Left, right, down. Left, down, right. Okay, I'm going to do some fours. Left, right, left, left. Right, down, down, right. Down, right, right, down. The down is both hands, by the way. Down, left, left. Left, down, left, left. And right, left, right, down. Awesome dog team. March in place or walk around your space. How was that experience? Been a while since we did those games, huh? Let's just do a few moments here. We're gonna return to our bounce and return to some more rhythmic kind of things. It's not quite as brainy, but more rhythmic for our bodies. So start adding the slap, thigh slap, knee bounce, ankle bounce with the thigh slap, or full on bounce. If you're just doing the thigh slap, and you want to do some different areas slap, proprioception, that's kind of fun too. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk around your space. Interesting after those bounces is like, how quickly can your body go into a gait? Is there stutters or lags or freeze, or are you able to just kind of like go right into it? And do that one more time to finish. Start with the rhythm. Yeah, bounce. Super bounce. Ponytail to swing. Gonna do side to side, forward back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, walk around. How does your walk feel? Done that more than a few times we've done gait assessments. How's it feeling at this moment? Come back to your center stage. Maybe your heart rate's up a little bit. Let's bring it down. If you need to hold on to a chair or a wall for this one, go ahead and close your eyes. If that feels right for you. Rolling the shoulders open. And just feeling, hopefully, the vibration from that bouncing, from the reaction time, from the eye drills. I feel like we covered a lot of ground today. Noticing your postural sway. Hopefully you're feeling both activated and maybe a little worked, but activated. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Nicely done. Great job. I'm going to turn off the recording. If anyone has any questions or comments they want to share, go ahead.